First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, I'm going to get right into it. All right. This is Matthew. Oh, wait, yeah, I should probably. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to get a couple precepts on how important this word really is, man. Okay, we should be grateful to be in this truth, man, because we weren't we didn't choose to come in the truth. We were chosen. And we've been starving for a long time, but we're getting fed that spiritual bread. This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh." All right, so these words, this whole entire Bible, man, is our spiritual bread that we have to eat every day or we'll starve. All right? And what happens if you don't have this word? Now, if you don't have this word, you'll starve and you'll die. But what people usually say while they're asleep, or like they're sleeping or they're in a coma because they're not aware of what's going on. But the Bible calls them the congregation of the dead. So they're like zombies. They don't know what's going on. They have no clue what's going on. They're completely oblivious to everything, man. All right, and what another thing, zombies. If you've seen movies, what do zombies do? They eat people. They eat people. Some people even think, they eat brains, right? So why do they eat brains? Because they have no understanding. And they eat people because they have no understanding. They don't know how to go about themselves. And obviously they're dead, right? But if you look at it in a spiritual aspect, they have no understanding of the scriptures. They're the walking dead, man. They and they'll persecute you, and they'll, even in these latter days where the men of the Lord will be marked as terrorists, they're going to try and kill you. They're going to try to consume you, so to speak, not actually eat you. Well, I mean, possibly cannibalism's coming to America in these terrible events that are going to come upon Babylon. But I mean, they'll try and kill you and get rid of you. They'll chase you and they'll persecute you, so to speak, right? Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. This is a quick clip. All right. So that's the congregation of the dead, man. They have no understanding. They don't, and a lot of our people now don't even want understanding. This is Matthew chapter 23, verse 34. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city. Now, this is going to happen, man. The prophets of old are back, and they're going to be teaching on these streets, and these people, are going to kill us. Some of us will have to die for this truth, man. Martial law is going to kill some of us, man, when we're teaching on the streets. Which is makes you a martyr, man. And let's see what a martyr is. I know what it is, but for you brothers that don't know, some of us will have to be martyrs. All right, and it's just how it is, man. Oops. A martyr is someone who suffers persecution and death for advocating, renouncing, refusing to renounce, or refusing to advocate a belief or causes demand by an external party. So basically somebody who doesn't want to denounce their faith. Another example would be, these upcoming days, the hour of temptation, when they want you to take that chip. Taking that chip is denouncing your faith, so to speak. Because ultimately, if you allow Esau to put that chip in you, you're worshiping him, man. You're denouncing your faith to Yahweh Shemel Shah if you take that chip. And you don't want to take that chip. So you're going to be put to death, which makes you a martyr. All right? Some of us may have to die for this truth, man. That's just the reality of it. All right? And I'm going to get that. Well, actually, before I get that, there's actually a good video on it.
Be tested, man. They may even put your head in the guillotine, okay, for not taking that chip. Now, if they should put your head in the guillotine and you die, guess what? Right there, that's instant salvation, man. You're going to be one of those first brothers on, when Yahushua come back, you're going to be one of those first brothers on the chariot, okay? Because you held your faith. This is what we're supposed to meditate on while we're in this knowledge, while we're in this truth, okay? I tell you, it's an honor for me to suffer, and if I have to die for Yahushua, it's an honor, because he did it for me, and I've never lived anyway. Never lived in this world. This has never been, man, I'm 52 years old. I can honestly say I never lived, all right? There was never a moment in my life where I was totally, you may be tested, man.
Yeah, man. So, that was Elder Apostle Gabar on the video. And he just, he's just saying it how it is, man. We never lived here. This isn't our rest, man. All right? The precept that he posted, that was the precept that I was going to get. If you didn't read it, I'll read it right now. Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. So it's saying beheaded because they have guillotines, man, and those FEMA camps, and they'll cut your fucking head off, man. Real talk. I'm gonna get Micah 2:11. I think that's where it is. 2 and 10. This is Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. So this isn't our rest. We never lived here. Physically we live here, but spiritually in the spirit we want to stay as far away as possible from this place, man. From these ideologies, these false doctrines, this wickedness, man. We don't want to be here. We never we I mean we in the spirit we never wanted to be here, period, man. All right, but it's just a punishment that we have to endure for going off. But with that said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles. Now there's a great millstone to rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom.